Ever thought the fire could make you laugh as much as it could make you jump? From flames that dance in unexpected ways to close shaves that tickle our funny bones, we have stories that will light you up. And let's see the most incredible escapes in narrow escapes and funny flames.
Bigger, faster, stronger, more fit, anything along those lines, I encourage you to check out Firefighter Furnace. Donnie is an actual firefighter himself, and he is a fitness expert.
Among the smoky haze and the chaotic backdrop of the Cobblestone Ale House, a tale of bravery and decision-making occurred. The atmosphere of Cobblestone Ale House was electric that Saturday evening. Despite the semester yet to commence, a group of college students still found their way to their favorite joint, filling the air with laughter and music. With the town of Keene throbbing with life, there was no indication of the disaster that night. At precisely 10 p.m., a smell of smoke began to puff through the establishment. Panic quickly set in as the realization dawned upon the patrons. The alehouse was on fire. The confined space of less than 1,000 square feet, typically filled to the brim, now posed a deadly maze for those trapped inside. 2 exit doors became the lifelines for desperate students trying to escape the raging inferno. Adjacent to the alehouse, employees of Domino's threw open their doors to assist with the evacuation, while the ice cream parlor, fortunately closed that night, offered a temporary respite from the blaze. However, above the alehouse, the flames reached even higher, risking the lives of residents in the 7 apartments. The fire spread sinisterly, creeping into voids between floors and targeting the roof. The gravity of the situation intensified when the Keene NH Fire Department, or KFD, received a distressing call. A frantic voice on the other end revealed that a woman was trapped on the 2nd floor, her coughs and screams echoing the terror that gripped her heart. Chief Mark Howard, accompanied by Captain Jim Pearsall and Lieutenant Aaron Cooper, quickly mobilized their teams. Their formidable challenge lay ahead. They had to simultaneously manage evacuation, search, and rescue operations. The rapid response by the initial 10 personnel from KFD was commendable, but as the flames grew more vicious, it was evident that this crisis required reinforcements. And reinforcements arrived. Mutual aid departments responded urgently, contributing more than 90 personnel to the scene. A tower ladder, manned by 3 off-duty call members, soon joined the fray, casting an ominous silhouette against a fiery backdrop. Barely inches above the floor, a thick blanket of black smoke obscured everything. My thermal imaging camera, TIC, provided the only window of clarity amidst the chaos. The faint outline of a woman, 30 feet away, materialized in its frame. She stood paralyzed by fear. As I closed the distance between us, I felt an unspoken understanding. She was too overwhelmed to make the journey alone. The weight of responsibility bore down on me as I swiftly decided to carry her to safety. I set aside my tools, hoisted her over my shoulders, and navigated the stairs backward, a task far from simple, especially with my fellow firefighter left alone on the smoky 2nd floor. Emerging from the dense haze, the ground level was a welcome relief. I quickly handed the woman to a police officer waiting below, ensuring her immediate safety. My thoughts returned to the crew member I'd left upstairs without skipping a beat. Racing against time and encroaching smoke, I plunged back into the fray. The first door I encountered led to an apartment. However, this wasn't a typical room, it was a maze of clutter. A sudden vibration against my back. The vibra, alert, signaled that my oxygen level was depleting. With my resources decreasing, I instinctively headed towards where I believed the window should be, a potential escape route. But my efforts were met with a seemingly impossible obstacle, what felt like a solid wall with no windows in sight. My training kicked in, urging me to conserve air. Laying low, I sounded my PASS alarm manually. My mind continuously communicated with Captain Pearsall, the connection proving to be my lifeline. And then, in that suffocating darkness, The beam of Parasol's flashlight cut through. Safety was within reach. Exiting the building, the fresh air felt like a beginning. After ensuring my equipment was in order and assuring Chief Howard of my well-being, duty beckoned again. I rejoined the operations at Division 2, positioning the horse line to ensure a safe exit for my colleagues completing the primary search. And now, sometimes, it's not the roar of the engines that makes our heart race. Occasionally, the drama unfolds even before the plane leaves the ground. A routine day took a heart-stopping turn at the bustling Mumbai International Airport. The pushback aircraft tow tug, a vehicle critical for moving planes on the tarmac, suddenly erupted into flames. The drama unfolded at 1 p.m., with the tug positioned perilously close to Air India flight AI-647, ready to fly to Jamnagar. On board, the aircraft were 85 unsuspecting passengers. A captured video of the harrowing moment reveals firefighters battling the blaze that threatened the airplane. Fortunately, their quick response ensured the fire was tamed, officials confirmed. The aircraft remained untouched.